Her fence is actually helping.
She's definitely not coming in my yard.
Hey, honey, you're not helping the situation.
She's not coming in my yard.
Well, when we got one person being crazy, it doesn't help that another person's crazy in return. No. But like when I have to repair my fence, I need to go into my neighbor's yard to do it. It's a reasonable thing. We need people to be reasonable with each other.
The video for today is going to show an officer who responded to a property line dispute, specifically a dispute over a fence line, with two neighbors who absolutely refuse to be reasonable with each other. This is a common type of call that police officers respond to, where it's a civil disagreement between two parties, and the police officer does his best to mediate the situation. Sometimes he's successful, and sometimes he's not. Let's see what happens today.
At 49, I had just called and an officer just came, but he would not enforce the law. So I need a sergeant to come and see me. Somebody that's going to enforce the law. I'm trying to repair my fence. And there's a city code that states I have to be given the 10-foot access to repair and maintain my fence. He's done blocked it all up, and the cop ain't making her do nothing about it. He's like, she put the dog in. Yeah, she put the dog in, but I need right-of-way to get on the other side of this fence to fix it. I asked for a sergeant. He directly told me, no, I would not be given one.
What address are we coming to, ma'am?
I specifically asked him to enforce the law or give me a sergeant. He refused both. He made them put the dog in, but they need to give me the access to repair and maintain my fence.
How's it going, guys?
I will put up my dog when I'm done doing what I'm doing. I'm not jumping at nobody. I'm sorry.
Oh, she called. I haven't spoken to her yet.
Yeah, well, that's what it is, because I won't put him up, because I'm out here putting my fence back up.
What's her complaint?
That
My dog.
What about it?
She hates him because she talks through the fucking fence and he lunges the fence.
you see, you're touching him right now.
Yeah, it seems pretty mean.
He's aggressive when he's inside of his door, but you see, you just put your hands
aggressive
over
in
it.
the yard.
Yeah, no, that's
There
normal.
has been multiple reports made to the
So
court system.
she's worried. She complains about the barking and stuff.
No,
Pretty
she wants
much.
him put in so she could take down her fence, but I told her I will once I get mine up.
Then we will
I'm
put
not
the dog in.
stopping for
So
nobody.
she wants to take down her fence.
Yeah, because the piece of shit fell over back there.
Okay.
So
But here's the thing. She has taunted my dog for this fence so many times.
it's funny he's aggressive because the cat just touched him.
Okay.
But you clearly see he doesn't bite.
No.
No.
He just
Okay.
does not like her.
Fucking nuisance.
And you guys are trying to get a fence put in, a better
No,
fence.
She's trying
I
to
just
put
had
the,
to
see,
put
we
some
had to
up.
put this up because of her complaining about
Okay.
my dog so much.
And she's pouring shit on
And
her
has
face.
animal control ever come out?
No, they have not.
Just make sure that you got tags on the dog
His tags are on his chain.
and rabies and
It
everything.
doesn't matter if I was out here. This is my fucking dog.
You hear me? Make sure your rabies is up to date and stuff, because if not, they'll write you a ticket.
Yes.
And you don't want something petty turning into you having to pay fines.
That's why I said we put this up.
Okay.
I
Okay,
put it out of
so
my
you can't
way.
see her.
All right. I'll go talk to her.
My wife's here before she has a fit.
What's up, Candy? You want me to come in there?
You're calling me and my kids motherfucking niggers.
I've known
You're ignorant.
I've known Candy for a while.
Oh, everybody knows Candy. Well, I got her nigger though. I sure do. Got her nigger.
What's up?
You see, we're out here. We're trying to fix this fence.
Okay.
I filed for a protection order because this is
Okay.
constant. Every time the dog, they want to say he don't bite, okay, but when they get that dog and they're saying, get her, John, get her, and he's lunging the fence out
Okay.
front.
Well, let's
So
look and
I've
see.
asked them on Tuesday when we went to court for that protection order, the magistrate needed to let the judge see it because there was so much evidence.
Okay.
So she didn't make a direct decision right then. But I noted we were going to be repairing the fence today and tomorrow,
Okay.
and would appreciate if they'd keep the dog up. The law does require that they give us that 10-foot access to repair and upkeep a fence. I can pull the law up if you need me to. You open up, please.
Okay. So their dog was in the yard and you're trying to fix a fence?
Yeah, well, this panel's got to come down. These poles are split.
Okay.
So we have to take them all the way off to be able to get the new poles in and then reset them.
What do you want me to do?
I wanted to put the dog up. I've asked them, and even this morning, I'm like, I just need you to put the dog up so I can repair the fence.
Okay.
I can't be out here, this dog lunging at me. You know, they're like, oh, he won't bite, look.
Yeah.
When they've tried to get the dog at me at least 3 different times, saying, get her, Chops, when we've been out here arguing or whatever.
Well, that's because you guys are arguing and everyone's all
I
upset.
understand,
And
but I don't
it gets
trust
petty.
the dog, and I need to repair my fence.
Okay.
So I'm asking for the law to be enforced. That's what I asked for.
All right, I'll talk to him. How long is the
she's
fence
like-
going to be down?
It could be down as long as tomorrow. I'm waiting on the brackets. Hopefully they'll be here today. But we got to let the concrete set and
I'll
then
go,
hang the fence
I'll go
back up.
talk to them about it. I mean, because they don't want their dog to get loose. I know, but there's nothing else to say.
There is. I'm trying. You asked me about how long it's going to be down.
Yeah, you said a day or
Alright.
two maybe.
Right. I mean, and we're not asking to keep the dog in the whole time. Just while we're out here working to keep the dog somewhere other than here.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to be complicated.
No, that's not unreasonable.
Thank you.
Tie him up in the front yard or something, you know?
Well,
I mean,
it's their dog. They'll figure it out. So I guess they might have to take down parts of the fence in order to re-secure it. Is what
Well, she's not come in the yard and we won't let her.
Well,
I didn't say
if they've got to be on both sides of the fence to fix the fence, then
She's
just
not
let
coming
it
in my
be.
yard. Here's the thing. She attempted to take out a
The
protection.
law states there's a 10-foot
Yeah.
barrier that I have to cross over to repair
You
or maintain.
She took out a protection.
She's trying.
She's trying. Right now it's still being investigated.
You're not coming in my yard. You're not trying to put stuff in my
I
yard.
know, but that's not legally enforceable.
I'm bringing your ass over to fuck here. Sir,
already
you are not allowed in my yard.
This has been
The law states.
like it's not.
I don't give a fuck.
I know.
You're not coming in my
I've
yard.
known Candy for a decade.
Because that's like me walking up in your fucking yard. How stupid does that sound?
Okay, listen. I have
I'm
big.
fucking my fence up for the day.
Just stop for a second and be reasonable with me.
I am.
I've been very reasonable.
Yes, you have. Thank you.
I have 2 large dogs, right? And the fence in my house belongs to me, so it's my responsibility to keep it up. There's times where I have to step into my neighbor's yard to keep my own fence up, right? Because my fence benefits my neighbors. And that's the same thing that's happening here. Her fence is actually helping.
She's definitely not coming in my yard.
Hey, honey, you're not helping the situation.
She's not coming in my yard.
Well, when we got one person being crazy, it doesn't help that another person's crazy in return. No.
Because I got 10
But
feet
like,
right of way.
when I have to repair my
that's not in
fence,
my
I need to
lease.
go into my neighbor's yard to do it. It's a reasonable thing. We need people to be reasonable with each other.
The only thing that
Because
is also an issue with her attempting to come over here. She has already put stuff down.
okay,
Fence
well
lines
listen.
about the cats.
With-
She has this huge major issue about my dog, and you clearly see he's not vicious. He don't bite.
I know, but it's the fence belongs to her.
I
Listen.
just stay here with her. So I can't do anything.
Officer, you're
But
she's impeding on my right of way.
the fence belongs to her, and you guys enjoy the benefit. So it would behoove you to allow her to fix the fence, right?
Like I said, she's the one renting the house, so I can't.
What's her name?
At this
I
point,
can't do nothing.
What's her name?
Kelly.
Hey, Kelly, come here.
Sergeant, because this is uncalled for.
Okay, you can request all you want, but you're not getting it.
Yeah, I am.
No, you're not.
Watch.
Hey, Kelly, come here.
watch.
Yeah.
We don't need to go over there.
Kelly, come here a second.
She better not touch my shit. She better not come in my yard.
Just come here.
Sorry. I am not dealing with that.
Listen, did you hear what I was saying about me fixing my own fence at my neighbor's?
I understand, but you don't live beside somebody
Listen.
like her.
Well, she could also just tear the thing down and not put it back up.
Sweet.
She's
Then
not
I will get
required
the fence
to.
that needs to be up there.
Okay, but
That's fine.
she's fixing it, and it
She's not coming
benefits.
in my yard.
But it benefits you.
No, I don't.
It's a very reasonable thing to expect. All right,
My landlord.
all right. There's nothing I can do.
This has been going on
But
since September.
it's
This is
sa-
not going to stop.
Well, it's been going on since like 2004.
No, I'm saying as far as this
Yeah.
two with them two has been going on since September.
I know, but also you can't fight crazy with crazy. So at this point, it's a civil dispute over a property line. You just have to find a way to make it work.
Like I said, this whole thing, we put this up
I understand that.
You know, for my dog's protection, just because, you know, she's coming to the fence. Come on, motherfucker, come on. Okay, you're taunting the dog, putting your hand over the fence.
I know,
He
but,
already don't like you.
but the fence is going to come down at least momentarily so they can reset the post. I know, but all they're asking is that you just keep the dog in for a little bit while they're doing that, which is a very reasonable thing.
Which she told Kelly, I mean, not
Yeah.
Kelly, her name, my sister's Kelly, we call her Amber.
Okay.
She told Candy that when she is done fixing her part of the fence, she will put the dog in the house.
Okay.
But she keeps the dog out here with her when she's out here.
That's fine, but when they take the fence down and they need to reset the post, they might step into the yard for a moment in order to help fix the
There's
fence.
nothing I can do about that. Those two's got to figure that out on their own.
Well,
Or let the landlord figure it out. I don't know.
can you come here a second?
Absolutely not. I'm sorry.
There's two very hard-headed people.
Yeah. All right. I'll try to talk to Candy one more time.
I'm thinking that, you know, I got to get license on him. I can't afford a ticket, so.
Okay.
Staying in the house, so. What goes on with them?
All right. Hey, Candy, they put the dog in.
Oh, so very gracious of you to assure that. Thank you so much.
Yeah. I'm not going to get into a property line dispute, though.
It's not a
Okay.
property line dispute. There's a plain law that states.
Candy.
Sir, no.
Stop
there's
it.
a law that states that
Okay.
you are to enforce the law. You are law enforcement.
Candy. Just don't let things get out of hand.
They're running their cocksucker.
Okay, so are you.
Say again.
You guys were both doing the same thing. Just
All I
don't.
wanted was them to put the dog up.
They did.
Okay? And now I need my 10-foot barrier to be
Um,
able to maintain and repair my fence.
I'm not going to mess with that.
The law states that.
Okay. You can say whatever you want. Just try to be reasonable, okay?